Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. I am so glad you're joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Shauna. I'm a full-time working mom of 2 kiddos, and around here we are just trying to tackle our to-do list, stay on top of all of the errands, get everything clean and situated so that everything from day to day can run a little more smoothly. Today we are going to be working on cleaning and resetting for the month of December. So we are now done with Thanksgiving. Our house is now decorated for Christmas. So now we just need to clean and reset everything for the month ahead. If you are new here, I would love for you to stick around by subscribing down below. That way you can stick around for any of that mom life and cleaning content. But we have lots to get done, so let's get started. So I'm just going to get started today in the kitchen. I'm going to start over here in our little desk area. Like I said, I'm wanting to update our calendar for the month of December. This is my little area where I like to do my planning. So in order to do that, we have got to get this cleaned off. This is also the area where all of our kids' paperwork from school, homework, all of that kind of stuff ends up. It's also kind of our craft area. So it tends to get very cluttered very quickly. So we've got lots of paperwork. I'm just sorting through, seeing what we're going to keep and what can get thrown away. We've got a couple school calendars that I'm hanging up with like the lunch menu and things like that. But once this is nice and cleaned off, I'm going to get my dry erase calendar that we typically keep on the side of our refrigerator. I'm going to get that down and get it organized and ready for December. I will say when you see the calendar and that there's already some stuff on it, it's because my daughter wanted to start the calendar a couple of days ago. She loves doing this calendar. She's very artsy. She loves using the special markers that go on this calendar. So I had let her decorate it and add some of her little cheerleading practices and things that she knew she had coming up. Like she had a little party at school that was coming up, so she added that to the calendar. So I let her add her stuff on there, but now I'm kind of going in and adding the rest of our family stuff. I'm adding in my son's sports schedule for basketball, adding in the few doctor's appointments that we have this month, and all of those kinds of things. We, of course, have a few Christmas events that I need to put on here. So just all of those fun things so we can stay on top of it for this busy and fun month. Once I am done with the calendar, I'm going to continue on with cleaning the kitchen. So I'm going to wipe down the countertops, and then I'm actually going to wipe the cabinets because as you can see, if you look in the corner there is a mess, I think from all of our Thanksgiving stuff that we cooked last week. And I think the pumpkin pie especially made a big mess everywhere because it kind of spilled and sloshed out before it was baked. And anyway, so we've got to clean off these cabinets and these countertops. With words, but I won't let them bruise. Even though it hurts, I won't show it to you. So I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, ours was filled with lots of good food, yummy pies and desserts, and lots of time with family. So overall, it was really good. And one of the things we do, at least with my side of the family at Thanksgiving, is we start planning for Christmas. So we drew like our little names for Secret Santa. We decided how we were going to do like White Elephant and all of those kinds of things. So the kids do a Secret Santa for like all of the cousins with each other, and then the adults do a white elephant. So we are going to do games as our white elephant gift. We always try to do a theme because we've been doing this enough years now that we kind of need a theme so that everybody kind of has a direction to go when buying these gifts. So this year's theme is like board games or fun family games. So I am going to be on the hunt. If you've got any good recommendations, let me know for some fun family games that might make a good white elephant gift. 'Cause it will ricochet, I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm on. So now I'm taking a little bit of a break from cleaning the kitchen to come into our main floor bathroom and get it cleaned up. Again, I'm the culprit this time. I have a lot of the stuff out on the countertop that I had used to get ready today. So like my straightener, my makeup's a mess in the corner here. So I'm kind of the culprit. A lot of times it's the kids, but this time it was me. So I'm going to clean it up and get everything wiped down in here. Honestly, I think I got distracted when I was cleaning because I definitely didn't finish cleaning the kitchen. We will circle back back to it a little later here. I don't remember how I hopped in here to the bathroom. I probably just got distracted and started cleaning in here, but it needed done, and we are going to make our way back to the kitchen to finish up because I wanted to do the floors, and we had some dishes in there that needed done as well. I don't know if any of you can relate to that, but that happens to me a lot when I'm cleaning. I will be cleaning one room and then I go into another room for something and then I just start cleaning that room and forget to go back to the initial room I started in. I try really hard to start with one room and get it all the way done before moving on to the next room, but it doesn't always happen that way.
Like a ricochet, it will come back to you. Let me tell you, not because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away.
Now I'm moving on to our entryway area. There were some paper and trash and some things left hanging out here. I'm going to wipe this area down, and this is another area we're going to circle back to once I have like my vac mop out a little bit later. We are going to come back and do the floors. I figured I would do those all at one time. So this time it was intentional that I left that area a little unfinished. And now we're coming over to the dining room table. We're going to get that wiped and cleaned off because I'm also going to be vacuuming in here. And I always like to get the tables all cleaned off and get all of those crumbs pushed to the floor before I start to vacuum. So I get a little distracted here again. I realized we still have our window clings from Halloween on our sliding glass doors here. So I'm going to get these taken off and then get these wiped down. It's funny because I honestly hadn't realized they were still there. I think part of it is our curtains haven't been open as much because it's been cold and gloomy and yucky. So the curtains haven't been open as much, so I didn't realize they were still on there. But definitely time to get the Halloween stuff all the way gone.
If you're trying to hurt me, my skin's getting thicker each day. I don't know how you fall asleep at night, knowing that you're worth.
So now it is on to the living room area where I'm going to do a quick pickup of all of the items on the floor so I can get the vacuum out and vacuum the living room area and our dining room area. So let me know in the comments down below what fun things you have coming up in December besides all of your holiday stuff coming up at the end of the month. Do you have any fun traditions that you do between now and Christmas? Do you go see lights? Do you have Christmas parties? What festivities do you and your family have going on between now and then? So one of our big things is we always like to go to one of the events where they've got the Christmas lights and you get to meet Santa and do all of the little Christmas festivities and things like that. And we actually just finished up going to like a tree lighting ceremony the other night. So that was a lot of fun. They had a little Christmas parade, then they lit the tree and they had Santa there, and it was a lot of fun. Another thing that will be keeping us busy here in the month of December is our winter sports. So my son is playing basketball again this year, and his games start this first weekend in December. And then my daughter is going to be doing cheerleading for basketball again, and I will be helping coach that as well. So we are going to be busy doing all of that. So we will be squeezing in all our fun Christmas festivities around our winter sports schedule.
Words are hurtful, it's just not right. No, because my eyes are open, your words will keep bouncing away like a ricochet, like a ricochet, like a ricochet.
Okay, now that we are done vacuuming, it is finally time to circle back to the kitchen. So I've got some dishes that need to go in the dishwasher here, and then we're going to hand wash any of the ones that need it, and then finally get back to vacuuming and mopping the floors. It is time to do both today. There are definitely many times I try to cheat and take the shortcut of just vacuuming up in the kitchen and in our entryway where it's the hardwood floors, but they are definitely needing mops, so no getting around that one today.
Like a ricochet. I used to let it in, all the things you said. You try to turn me into somebody else, but it will ricochet. I won't let it bite. I will look at you and tell you that I'm all.
So like I said, I'm going to be using the vac mop here to get these floors clean. I'm going to do a quick once over where I'm just vacuuming up all of the crumbs and stuff that are on the floor, and then I'm going to go back and mop. Sometimes if the floors aren't too filled with crumbs, I can do both the vacuuming and the mopping at the exact same time, but this time there were enough crumbs. I just wanted to go ahead and do a quick once over before doing the mopping.
You have the time of your life every single night. The confetti's raining down. You put your hands to the sky, center of the crowd. You're the talk of the town. And I tell myself I don't want that. What glitters isn't gold. I tell myself I don't need it, 'cause I'm fine on my own. But I hate being on the outside looking through a window. I say I don't want it, but I'm so full of it. I wanna be the life of the party. I wanna dance with somebody. Be ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna be the life of the party.
That's going to wrap it up for today's cleaning. I hope you got lots of motivation to get your cleaning done as well. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one.